Hey everybody, welcome to Mike's Man Cave. I'm Mike. We are going to do another little project today. It will be on my daughter's car. This is a 2018 RAV4 Limited all-wheel drive. And I know that it's been covered thousands of times on YouTube, but I decided to just do it again to stay consistent. Today we'll be doing a spark plug change. We'll start with popping this cover off. Wow, that is not good. There is apparently some little fuzzy guys that are taking up residence here. It's really strange. This is a daily driver. I'm surprised to see that. Looking around the engine compartment, I'm seeing some other signs. Stuff left over there. I don't know if you can see back in there or not. Well, those little pesky guys do have a tendency to get everywhere. Before I start, since there's nasty stuff on the top of the engine from the mice, I'm going to just use some brake cleaner and clean it up a little bit before I pull stuff out of the holes, just to help me keep from getting stuff down in the engine. All right, that looks a little better. Start by seeing if I can get these coil wires unplugged. Toyota is notorious for these things breaking, so I'm going to try my best to keep them intact. All right. Oh, this thing is really warm. She just got home from work a little bit ago and should have gave it more time to cool off, but I'm impatient. I want to get this done. A bit of 10 millimeter action here. This car's got about 125,000 miles on it, and I hate to admit it, but I'm really not sure if I've ever changed these plugs before. As soon as I pull the first one out, I might be able to tell from that. So anyway, just take the bolts, take the connectors loose, take the bolts out, pull your coil packs out. All right. Oh, it's hot. Hang on. Should be wearing gloves for this, but I'm not. All right. Can't really tell if I've changed them or not. Normally, if you go without changing for a lot of time, you'll get I see a little bit of it here. You'll start getting a brown residue right there at the bottom of the insulator, at the top of your metal housing. That's from electricity trying to escape. It leaves traces. Overall, these plugs look good. It's kind of hard to tell with these iridiums. So, zoom in here. And I'll focus. Yeah. Anyway, new plugs never hurt. So I'll go ahead and swap these out. Forgot which end I started on. All right, all these appear to be about the same as far as wear. Looks like they're pretty normal. You look for that tan color on the center insulator. You don't want to see any liquid, whether it be fuel or oil, on the new plug or on the old plug. The plug that I've got for replacement is also a Denso, just like what came out of it. I don't know if you can see that model number, SK16HR11 3417. Got these from a local Napa auto parts store. Now, the thing with the new plugs, they already come pre-gapped. They should come out of the box. They should have a little tube on them. What that does is protects the electrode. So all we do is slip that into our socket, ease it down into the hole so you don't damage the end of it, and always, always, always hand start. Some people put anti-seize on these. I've never done that. Never really had an issue with it. All right. I don't know if you noticed, the spark plug did have a washer on it. As a rule of thumb, for torque, if a spark plug does not have a washer, I go about 1/8 of a turn past when it seats. If it does have a washer, I usually go about 1/4 of a turn. So we're seated there. Take it back to here. About 1/4 of a turn. And that should be good. Well, I'll just continue on with the others. All right, it's got all of them in. What I like to do, it's not a have-to thing, but I like to put a little dab of this in the end of the coil pack. This helps seal up the connection, keep moisture out. It doesn't take a whole lot. Just a little dab in the end there before you pop it down onto the plug. Doesn't matter which hole these come into or out of, unless you're troubleshooting an ignition issue. That's a different story. Get our bolts back in. As always, hand start. Sure you're not bolting anything down. Okay. Plug these back in. Click, 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 click. All right, let's start this thing. Make sure it still runs. Okay, that's looks pretty good. Sounds good. I think it's running a little smoother than it was. Pop our little cover back in. Okay, we'll call this one done. Thanks for watching.